Hey everyone, it's Sway, and this is a tutorial for Blood and Rust. Initial things to keep in mind, we're coming in the Titan section. Generally, you always want to have a boost charging, but for now, more than getting into the details of what optimal boosting looks like, I legitimately just want you to copy like where I boost. And I guess generally the main thing to keep in mind is you want to be boosting anywhere off of a height. So if there's like even a little ledge with like the tiniest bit of height you want to boost off of it, you'll see me like boost off of a Titan leg in Abyss 1 and off of like really small things, but you generally always want to be like in the air with the Titan if you can. Air strafing still applies to Titans, but it's not as big. The other things are BT is really chunky, so you got to be careful when you're trying to take tight lines. You'll generally like run into walls, and when you're coming around corners, you either want to turn the corner and instantly boost if you're like making a sharp corner, or you want to kind of take a wide angle, and you'll see that in Abyss 1, but it's not always smart to just go all the way around. So let's not worry too much about like optimal boosting, and I just want you to worry about boosting where I boost. So we're going to hit space down in the level, and we're going to instantly do our first boost, and then we're going to be boosting off of a little bit of like a tiny little rock that has height a few times before we come into a little tree slide. So I'll show you what it looks like. Instant boost, then off this little piece of height, boop, and you want to come around. You come straight through here, and generally this whole thing has a bit of height. You want to kind of come through here and boost like right around here, but you want to make sure you don't hit anything. So you go off that, and you sprint. I bonked. You have to be careful not to bonk into this tree. And then from here, you boost onto this tree. It's really simple. You just have to do exactly what I did. So copy those inputs. Don't worry about it too much. Instant boost. Boost here. And as you see, I'm always kind of letting one charge. But don't worry about that too much for now. You come in through here. Boost. Come through here. Boost. You can strafe a little bit, and you're going to want to boost off this. This little Titan head is, like I said, it's height. So you're going to boost off that. Like, I waited so long, so that's why I got like a weird angle off of it, but you want to like boost straight off and then just run through here. And then we're going to boost off of here. And off of this little thing, because it does have a tiny little bit of height. You boost off that, and then coming up is Tone Slide. We're going to slide on top of that Tone's head. So to get it, you just want to boost like directly right when the drop is about to start. You boost off and then hold crouch, and that's it. And as you're sliding on the Tone's head, you're going to want to hold your Acolyte Pod and just shoot the enemies because they have missiles and they can kind of mess you up. So let's see how that all looks like. Here you go. Just copy this. Boom.
Pilot, the IMC will continue to search for us. Our only
Try to take as tight of a line as you can without bonking, because BT is chunky. You'll get a feel for how wide he is. So I kind of like crouching into this, but you don't have to. You strafe a little bit, boost off, strafe a little bit. So if you ever have trouble with the section, just go back and watch my inputs. Going off of here. And Tone Slide. Get your pods, you're good. I like to boost off this little thing right there. And here is one of the turns I'm talking about. This one we're going to turn and then instantly boost. And we're going to ignore like the laws of optimal boosting right there and use our second one instantly, because we want to save it for this upcoming corner, which a lot of people try and boost into it, but it's not smart. You got to turn and then boost. And then boost off this height, boost off, and then this section is pretty important. Like I said, I just want you to like copy what I did there. It's really that simple. Just watch the spots that I boosted. If you're like, if you just don't want to do what I did coming up to Tone Slide, or you don't want to do Tone Slide at all, just hug the right wall as much as you can. Try and at least keep an okay line. And then, yeah, coming through the pipey area like where I am right now, just make sure you're like hugging the wall as tight as you can. You just don't want to bonk into it. So here we're coming up on Disembark Jump. Disembark Jump is a little something that's relatively special. So I'll show you how to set it up, but then I'm going to kill the Titans and edit that out. But so what you're going to want to do is, as you boost, like how I just did, right when I unpause, I'm going to throw an Acolyte Pod. You only need to lock on to the Titan on the left, just so he doesn't shoot you when you're disembarking. But Disembark Jump is basically, as you're disembarking out of BT, if you hold space at a specific spot, a specific time, you'll basically just get like a launch out of BT and you'll still have a double jump. So let's see if I can hit it first try. Boom. right around there. That was it. So you can kind of see my inputs there. It's generally like when Cooper's legs are about to exit the frame when he's disembarking is when I start holding space. So let me go kill those Titans real quick. Okay, so here we go. You're generally gonna like want to disembark right around here after you shoot the one Acolyte pod. So you'll be right here. Again, let's see if I can get it. It's honestly not the easiest trick. I still miss it. All the good players still miss it every now and then. So disembark, hold jump right about there. I got it again. Wow. And then you're gonna want to like, so generally you can latch onto this wall and then go like through. There's like quite a lot of ways to do it. So let's see if I can do it again. Oh wow, I am good at it right now. So all three of those were mediocre, but you generally want to like find your way around it quickly and then come in and like land into a slide so you can slide into the button. This is the button we have to hit to keep the level going. So let's see what happens when I miss. Let's just say I missed it. And you're like, oh shit. So you're gonna want to do that. Like you want to like climb this pipe. Basically, like if you miss a disembark jump, I like going into it sideways and then jumping and double jumping up. But if you miss disembark jump, just instantly cloak because the two tones have a chance to shoot you and be an idiot and be idiots. So after that, once you're here, I like going around the other way. I go jump, double jump, I grab on, jump, double jump, hit the other wall, and go around and slide in. So let's see what a backup looks like. I'm not even gonna like hit space because, yeah. So there, we missed it. We're like, ah shit, ah poop. You strafe in, boom. So yeah, if you fall down, there's like a chance you'll just die. So just do your best to stay up on the pipes because this is toxic sludge and it fucks you up. You die pretty quick. Other than that, just watch my timing when I did disembark jump. It's like kind of lenient, but kind of not. So just mess around with it. I start holding space like right about when Cooper's legs are gonna disappear. So for this section, we're gonna go on an audio cue. The second you hit the button, you have a few seconds to collect yourself. So you're gonna hit the button, and I like waiting in this corner and staring at that console. And then you're gonna wait for the audio line safety airlock procedures. When you hear safety, you're gonna start running. So you start running forward, and then when you hear procedures, you jump into a slide hop. So safety airlock procedures, and then you're gonna slide hop, and you're gonna get through right when the door opens. If you're too lazy for that, just like wait at the door, and when it opens, you can slide through. But this strat isn't that hard. It's an audio cue, so just go for it. Actually, I'll make another one. Flow regulation gate. So here, it's dispersing in the main chamber. Safety airlock procedure, and then you make it through.
Pilot, I am tracking your location. Recommend you seek an exit.
Okay, that is the section I'm going to talk about right now. Yeah, there's a lot to dissect. There's a lot to dissect. So you start the slide. I'm just going to like kind of walk you guys through it. So I'm getting through here. You want to like take this corner like pretty dang tightly because then you have to like strafe into it. So what happens right here, this section is pretty difficult, but I like, when I'm slide hopping through here, I like to bonk my head on this. I like to bonk my head on it because it controls your speed and it controls how far you go. Because when you go in there and you like jump without bonking, it's just like a little awkward. The slide hop pattern you generally have to take will like make you bonk your head because you'll go something like this. You'll go like, So like the only ways to get around it are to like, you might have to do something like, I don't know, it's weird. Actually, I think if you don't get the head bonk, you can do something like this. Like, yeah, slide off of there. So that's going to be the backup we're going to go for. So let me show it off. Safety airlock procedures. Because of the quick save, I was kind of coming at it weird. Let me do this one on purpose. See, like, in general, like, the way I set up is just meant for the head bonk. So, safety airlock procedure. So I bonk my head, I slide hop again, I make it through. And I like going jump and then a diagonal jump. So you know how we talked about side jumps in the first part of the tutorial? You can do diagonal jumps. It works for me, but some people like 180 turning and like jumping forward, you know what I mean? But I like going like that. If you look at my inputs, like I kind of strafe and then do a diagonal jump, strafe some more. Like that. So you go safety airlock procedures.
Safety airlock procedures.
Pilot, I am tracking your location. Recommend you
So like it's for me the way I've always set it up, I've just like ingrained it to like want to do the head bonk. But so like I said, if you like land with speed right before it, you like that, you just slide off the top and then do that. Okay? There's quite a few ways to get through there, but like I really, really, really want people to practice that head bonk. It's just, it's nice, it's clean, it's fast. So let's see it. Safety, right, so safety, airlock procedures, right, left, right, right, head bonk, left, diagonal jump, grab the wall. Okay. That's all you really need to know. It's a tough section, but you can simplify it for yourself by just kind of like going over the motion and taking the exact same strafe pattern that I take. So coming out through here, I'm gonna set a checkpoint. Real quick, I'm gonna show you how it should look like. I'm gonna pull out your Eva like way before actually. Wall kick. Okay, that's one of the things that can go wrong. You generally need to be careful for like all of the corners. Corners, like I said, they just jut out. But yeah, I will. Did I set a good? Boop, boop. Come through here. Slide for a bit. Jump once. Wall kick. Wall kick. That's how it should look. You pop him and you grab the pipe. You grab it instantly. That's what it should look like. But I'm going to dissect it quite a lot. There's a few ways to get through this section. If you can't do wall kicks, what you're going to do is jump once, jump twice, get on here, and get an end boost. Get an end boost there, get through. And if you can't do the wall kick here, you can do something like this. 1, 2. And you could even do that and wall kick and make it. So like there's like so many variations. But if you're not doing the like the fast one I'm showing, I want you to do this. End boost. Go through. Then jump, double jump, double jump, grab, end boost. And you make it through, and you still pop them in the face. Alright? Let me make a quick save where my Eva's already pulled out. You're generally gonna want to pull your Eva out, like, ASAP, like right when you press the button. So, here is the fast one again. Oh, he's shooting me every time. So that was a wall kick. I go down and I kind of slide diagonally into this wall. Wall kick. Wall kick. See, I have so much speed. And then I do that. So here's the next section. I'm just going to show it off real quick. Let's see if I can get it. It's hard. Missed the first wall kick. Missed the second wall kick. So this is Sniper Canal. It's really, really difficult. And I even failed the improv. So let's just get at it. So no matter what, no matter how you get through there, you're going to come out. No matter how you get through this section, you're going to come into Def River the same. And grabbing onto the pipe on the right. So I'm gonna just go over this one last time. I'll show the slow route again. 1, 2. Let's get an end boost. You generally want to pop this guy in the head. So you can do one of these. Boom, 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 and get off. Pop him. So you're gonna come in with a slide. Let's show this off. You're gonna come in with a slide, and it's actually kind of hard to set up when you don't have a crazy amount of speed. It's a little something like that. Actually, okay. These guys are aggroed on me because I like came in initially and I'm on regular. But they won't aggro on you when you come in normally, but I was already like kind of waiting in this doorway. So when you slide, you like jump into it like that. So you're coming through here with speed, you slide, instantly jump in. That's what it looks like. But if you can't do that, it's okay to just like slide into it and then start your double jump, you know, or your wall run. You don't have to be like super fast about it. So actually, let's do it here. I'm gonna go through the slow way and then a few fast ways. So slow way, if you don't want to learn too much, you just jump through this door, jump on the rail. You don't even have to strafe. You grab this, and you just go all the way around Sniper Canal. You just strafe. They generally won't land shots on you. So you don't even have to like strafe much. And you can just go like that, and then you're through. And then you're through. It's really that simple. It's like quite a lot slower. I don't know if it's like 10 seconds slower, but it's like quite a lot fucking slower. So if you want to get fast, in the long run, you don't want to be doing this. But I definitely did this strat for quite a while, and that was fine. You just want to, like, take off, like, right around there. So there's, like, yeah, so many ways to get on this wall. But just get on this wall. Make sure you're not running into these, because you can't grab those. Now let's actually dissect Death River, because this is a very hard section. So I'm just going to walk through what the like, okay, I'll show you the few variations. Generally, the beginning is going to be the same. I'm going to go through here with a wall run, slide hop, and I want to wall kick here. Wall kick here, like right around here. This wall kick's difficult because you want to hit it around here. This helmet is a piece of shit, and it like blocks you. It's fuck that. Fuck this helmet. So you just want to make sure you don't hit that. You want to go like anywhere around here. You want to wall kick. And out of that wall kick, you're going to land in this section. Generally, after that wall kick, you want to make it to land on this rail. But if you can't do that, that's fine. If you're going to land right here, you have to make sure to pop this guy. The Eva's really good. You can just hold it and get like 2 pops off on a grunt when you're coming in. It'll be golden. So you either want to slide off of this or off of the rail onto here. And from here, there's a few options. If you're not confident in your wall kicks, just trust me, just go for the end boost. Just go for the end boost and you can do something simple. So here's where the paths diverge a lot. You can get on there and end boost, and from there you'll generally want to land on that railing. You slide hop off of it, land on that pipe, slide hop off of it, go in there. And that looks a little something like this. It's really simple, really easy, but still faster than like going around. Okay. I never do it from standing, so I'll show what it looks like kind of slow. I'm not gonna be doing wall kicks. Boop. Boop. So I'm gonna land here, pop them, land here, end boost, get onto this, boom, boom. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. That's like a pretty decently fast, not fastest strat. So it's way faster than going down here. And it's difficult, but it's not the hardest thing in the world. Alright, now let's go over the tough stuff. This is really just... Well, let me show you the other variations of the hard one. Generally, I still do like the wall kick there, wall kick here. And I wall kick off of this. And if possible, from here, I want to go directly from this wall kick to this pipe, and I want to wall kick off of it to go straight through there. That's like one of the variations. The other one that's even more difficult, but even faster, is you wall kick off here, then you wall kick off this face. And you'd you'd think, well, why would that work? It's the same facing wall. You wall kick off it. I honestly don't know why it works, but it only works if you like instant double jump and then wall kick. So expend your double jump, wall kick. You basically do a double tap. Like, works like that. Decept found it. It works. I don't really go for it. It's hard, but I think you should know of its existence. You just wall kick, double jump, wall kick, and you make it through to there. And there's also a new nade boost strat, but I'm not going to go over that because it's not even I go for it. I don't think you need to know it. So let's try and get this a few times. So, all right, I think I'll just break it down more in depth. You land right through the door. You want to like not take too much time on this pipe because if you do, you might just bonk. So be brief on the pipe, slide hop through once, and then strafe hard right. You can strafe hard right into a normal double jump, but again here I like to do a diagonal jump. It's just how my hands work. But you can go like that, you know, like switch into just W. You can do whatever feels comfortable to you, but you want to just get on it. Alright? There's not much to say other than hit the wall kicks, and if an enemy gets in your way, just pop him in the face with the Eva. It's really all there can be said. That was slow. So even that wasn't fast enough to make it here because I missed a wall kick. So I couldn't hit that wall kick. I'm just going to land here as if I was doing the end boost strat, and then you just go through, and it's kind of simple. So, yeah. Death River takes a lot of practice. It's like Ravine. Or not Death River, Sniper Canal. This is Sniper Canal. If I've been saying it wrong the whole time, I feel bad. Here you go. That's the strat. Alright. So, Man, I don't know how much more I can break this down, because this isn't like a strat you can hold people's hand through. They just gotta hit wall kicks, and I already showed you what to do if you can't hit the wall kicks, so... Back up. You're just generally gonna have to like beat your head at this. There's so many ways it can go wrong. Okay, and sometimes he lunges at you. I like generally just go YOLO and like slide up, but like if you see he's coming towards the rail, just shoot him. Just shoot him. I need to do that more. Watch out for the helmet. Wall kick. Okay, nice. Wall kick. You're through. So I'm kind of done talking about this. Just try the variations. If you really don't want to beat your head at this, you can just always go around and you'll lose like 10 seconds compared to what you could be doing, but it's a lot easier and it doesn't take like any practice. So when you land through here, you're going to be coming with speed, but even if you don't, the strat's kind of the same. There's two things you're going to want to go for. You can either land like straight in the middle and spam slide hops up, or you can like alternate off walls. You go right, so it looks like this. Okay, you gotta kind of like start it here. Left, right, left, right, left. And you want to end up on the right one. And the least amount of jumps you can do, the better. And if you don't land on the right one, like from those, then I don't know, you can... So generally, like, after my wall kick, I land up here. Oh, this is kind of hard to show. There. I kind of go like 1, 2, and then I grab. That's what I do. There's a lot of ways to do it, and if you're not getting like the fastest wall kicks through, you're generally just gonna have to improvise, because the fastest, like, either the wall kick like off there to here or the wall kick off the pipe to here, they just like set up really nicely into going like 1, 2, 1, 2, and you grab the wall. So yeah, I'm kind of done with this. By Sniper Canal. All right, this section is really hard, but I'll just disclaimer it now. If you're like really advanced and you're fast, you can just like go directly. Okay, I'm gonna set a checkpoint. If you have like all the speed from the wall kicks and you make it up super clean, like you can like do something like this. Like, oh, I got a side jump on accident. You can like basically just slide hop your way through, but it's not too consistent and I don't do it. You have like a possibility of like hitting like all the pipes and stuff. It's weird. You can go like 1, 2 and make it over. But I only like try and do that for ILs, I'm not even gonna lie. Full game, I still grab the wall. So what you're gonna wanna do, grab the wall, jump off, that's it. That's it. It's not difficult. The strafes directly afterward are what are difficult about this. So grab the wall, jump off, double jump. I like landing right around here, but you can land like anywhere in this like particular area, like right around here. And this section's hard because right after you land, you have to like hole-in-one into a door and strafe around. So let me explain why that's difficult and more in depth, I guess. So when you have speed, this isn't like Half-Life. You can't just make the corners and keep your speed. You want to keep your speed, so you're strafing right, and you're gonna like run into this wall. And whatever you do, don't double jump instantly. You're gonna get a side jump. You're gonna get slowed down. You just have to take the wall bump. Also, I didn't talk about wall bumps. Wall bumps are you like come into a wall with your slide and you get your double jump back. It's like looks like that. That's all you really need to know about wall bumps. I also didn't really talk about bunny hops. Bunny hops are just bunny hops. You jump right when you hit the ground, and you get a little bit more height on them than you do on slide hops. So that's the only supplementary information you got to know, because I will be doing it a little bit after this, but it's not the most important thing. So I want you to watch what it looks like when you get through here cleanly. This section's really hard, and I'm going to go over backups quite a bit. Alright. Double jump. I land here, make it through, start strafing right. You see how I didn't double jump right there? I just held it. That is the section, and you cloak when you're done. That's the section. So let's talk about things that can go wrong. Number one thing that can go wrong, you hit yourself here. You're like, oh shit. Start a slide and then come through. That's what you want to do. If for some reason like you do the double jump and you like mess up and get stuck here, what I like to do is will slide through, and if I still don't have speed, I wall run off this and get an end boost. It's like relatively decent. So just be aware of like there's a lot of backups to work with here. But you generally just want to go through strafe hard right, don't double jump, but even then, bonked on the ceiling. It's a tough section. So yeah, if you lose your speed there, just do anything you can to get it back. It's weird to like. So let's say that's what like it looks like when you try and do another slide hop. Like when you're coming through here, you might think you're gonna land on the ground, and you're gonna try and slide hop again like as you hit the wall. But that's what causes like the side jump, because you're gonna get the wall bump. Okay. So just hold it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. It doesn't, like, if you lose a little bit of speed to friction here, it doesn't really matter. See, like that? That one I came at it slow, and instead of getting the wall bump, I just landed on the ground. But you don't lose too much time by just holding your slide a little bit. Just be cautious. Be cautious. A lot of things can go wrong here. So that's what it should look like. And when you're coming through here, I'm just going to start talking about this. This wall I'm going to jump onto is really finicky. If you slide hop into it, for some reason, sometimes you stay crouched. So what I do is, like, coming into here, coming out of this slide, I like to do a bunny hop, like I was talking about earlier. It's just hitting space when you hit the ground. So you just bunny hop, double jump is what I like to do. You grab on it, like, nice, basically 99% of the time. Bunny hop, double jump. So after grabbing that wall, I'm just going to start talking about what to do from there. You're going to grab that wall and jump onto a wall on the right that looks very dark, and then you're just going to jump across. Like, the dark wall looks kind of scary, but just go for it. Just go for it. I'm just going to show it in succession. Double jump up. Bunny hop, double jump. Grab this wall. Jump off, come over here. That's all it is. There's no wall kicks right there. You can add a wall kick if you want to, but I don't. So just practice it. I promise it gets easier as you practice. It's not the hardest thing in the world, but it is kind of finicky. You just got to be careful. If anything goes wrong, just try and either start your slide again or grab a wall and get going. You want to like make it as easy as possible for yourself. Okay, so after you get across, you're going to want to wait right in front of the door. As the door opens, you're going to want to sprint through instantly. Just the nature of my cutscene or my quick save just makes it so it's like already kind of opening a little bit, but just you want to be sprinting at it instantly. And as you're waiting for it to open, you cloak. So you run through while you're cloaked. So you go in, and as you're cloaked, you end boost off of that. I want you to do that no matter what. I want you to cloak and then end boost off of the little brick. 100%. Just please do it. Please, 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 please. All you do, hit middle mouse, and then you run up, grab that. Yep. Well, what I do, I hit middle mouse and cloak, and then I slide and jump into it. So that's how it works. So pretend the doors are just barely opening. Cloak, slide, jump, end boost. And then from the end boost, there's a few different things you're going to want to do. The 3 enemies that show up here are assholes. Generally, the guy on top, you don't really know what he's going to do. Sometimes he jumps down and he gets in your way. So what I like to do, even though that can still happen, I still like to go here and go for a wall kick. Wall kick, wall kick. From here, your goal is to get up to here. So instead of doing that wall kick, you don't even need wall kicks. You can just hold the wall all throughout there. And you just go wall, 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 up. And that works. But another alternative, but I still want you to do the cloak slide. You can also go around like that if you want to do that for whatever reason, and then you're through. Those are like the only things I want you to think about. This like wall kick is really finicky, like extremely finicky. Like just the way the geometry works around this right here is just kind of weird. So just be careful, be careful, be careful. Make sure you cloak and just come up. A lot of this section is just being calm because like Blood and Rust has a few like enemies that are like assholes and they can like throw RNG in your way and mess everything up, but you just got to deal with it. So we're gonna move forward. So coming up through here, I want you to copy this line. You're up through here and you're slide hopping, slide hopping, slide hopping, double jump, get on top of the barrels. From the barrels, you're gonna want to come in through here, and this is when you need to have your shotgun hand ready because these 3, they're gonna come like straight into the line that you want to take. You gotta pop them as you're coming in through here. God, I wish they would just all not be here. So, you're going to want to do whatever you can to get through this corridor with speed. And the fast strat is generally you're coming in with speed, and then you wall run on this, wall kick off that, basically. That's like a backup. Never mind. I take everything back. My brain was kind of messed up. If you get through there fast, you're going to slide hop through onto that wall. The slow strat that I actually like doing, that I got from over zero. Okay, I think I'm just dead. The slow strat is I like to double jump onto this barrel, and from this barrel, I go onto that wall. So let's see what that looks like. Slow version. I don't do the fast version. I'm not going to talk about it really too much. You just got to get better at shooting them in the face. But follow this little line. Double jump on. So right there, I messed up. I did a side jump, but even with the side jump, I can still kind of do this. You grab onto this wall, and you have a good line coming into here. And you want to cloak right as you come around that corner. This section's really hard. The enemies are assholes. It's gonna be hard no matter what. So let me try and show off the fast one. If I can even get anything close to the fast one. See how they kind of just chilled there and they didn't die because I didn't pop them all the way. When you have trouble coming into here, into this section, this is like the last. I'm not going to go over this too much because this room, no matter how difficult it is, it's just like, if it's giving you trouble. Alright, here's the backups. If you bonk into these people, try shoot the one that's immediately in front of you, ignore them, then kind of just do that. You can wall run off that. I actually haven't had to do that backup in a while. I guess if you wall run off that, you can do like a bunny hop onto this. And then through. There's you gotta find a lot of backups, but I really just suggest trying for one of the two. If you think you're gonna be going fast, just make sure you pop all of them and slide hop in. Grab this wall, go around. And that's how you want to go about it. But honestly, even now, just for consistency's sake, like, this is one of the few things where I have like opted to like do something that's like 0.3 seconds slower. Like, that's not that difficult, because this isn't the hardest. It's just the enemies are annoying. Honestly, in runs, I've been going around lately, so I'm just gonna show what I do, and then we're gonna talk about the rest of the stuff. So, oh, I forgot to float. So I've been doing the slower version, and take it for what you will. See, so this guy popped me. It's just this level is difficult. This level really has to bless you with like enemy positions. There's not much RNG in this game, but enemy positions are definitely random and like what they want to do after their initial spots. So like these guys will always be here, but they might act in different ways. So I like doing that, and then I wall kick off here. And you're through. So generally, like I said, if you can make it through clean and keep a slide hop how I've been doing, fucking go for it and keep doing it always. It'll benefit you so much, and it'll save you a lot of time. But if you don't, what you want to do is you're going to want to slide into this wall and start a slide hop and come through. You're generally going to have to dodge a lot of enemies. Like half of them won't have spawned already because they come out of like over there, but you'll see what I'm saying. I'll show you how to dodge all the enemies, and then we're going to keep going forward. So, you go boop, boop. That was like pretty slow, but it'll work. Double jump, slide hop. See how slow this was? We're going to make it work. We are going to make it work. So I messed everything up. It's good to show what happens when you mess up. You cloak through there, and you come through. You're generally going to be cloaked, but if he's in your way, you pop him, and then you hit the button. That's all this section is. You're going to want to make your way through there in any way that you can. Cloaking is your best friend when you're like starting down here, because you don't want them to like position themselves to fuck you up. So like I said, like this corridor is really tight. You're going to be like coming in with a left strafe. You want to make it through, then a right strafe and a right one, and that's how that goes. And yeah. Just be aware of it. Sometimes you bonk into that. It's alright. You just want to run and slide down the stairs. That bonk happens pretty often. We're going to talk about this now. Alright. You hit the button, and then you're instantly going to want to grab the wall where the door disappears. Hit the button, and you grab this wall, and you're going to want to get an end boost. End boost. And then you double jump. And you want to go, like, super tight line through here. Like, the tightest line is, like, going, like, right above the handlebar. and just coming through.
Pilot, exercise caution.
And when you do come above the handlebar, you want to go 1 into an instant bunny hop, and then you grab here. So if you can't do that, it's alright. Like, it's honestly pretty hard to get the bunny hop. A lot of the times you'll come in and you'll like slide, and then you just have to run out, jump, double jump, and that's fine. So let's see how it looks a little bit. Press E. And boost. Strafe. Go in.
Pilot, exercise caution.
So that's what the bunny hop looks like. You see how I like started it a little bit under, but I'm still able to gain my height and then double jump on. That's optimally how you want to get onto the wall. But like this will happen too sometimes. You just go like that. Alright. That's all I'm going to talk about there. You just want to make it through as fast as possible and jump on like right around here. So this is pipe climb. This is difficult. It's tough. It's really, really, really fucking tough. It's a bunch of jumps strung together, but you're just going to watch me do it. And so you're going to jump here, double jump instantly, and then you're going to double jump on this pipe. You want to do the double jump instantly, and then you want to jump off of that wall again quickly, because you don't want this pipe to register as like a same facing wall. Like you want to be able to grab onto it, alright? So after this pipe, you're going to like do a 90-degree turn so you can grab the side, 90-degree turn so you can grab the side, and then grab this. Mantling this is slow, but that's still a mistake that happens to me every now and then. You go something like boop, 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 boop. Okay, it's hard to show, actually. Let me show what the mistake looks like. So you go like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So it's like, there's a bunch of slow shit you can do. But let's show it off clean and good once, yeah? You come in, you go. And then you're up, and that's it. That is it. So I want you to practice that a shit ton. And know that once you get up here, it's important. You want to like come in with speed, because that voice line I just didn't hit, you're going to need to hit it. So practice this a lot. If you can't really do it, I guess you can like do the mantle on purpose and jump up and go like around. You know, like you can just find out stuff that works for you, but try to not get the mantle if you can. If you do get it, you can do like stuff like that. And you come in and you do that. So I'm gonna have to reload to show you guys the whole thing in succession. But you saw as I landed right here, I saw a voice line, and the V option said missing me already. You're gonna want to hit that, but you're not gonna want to hit that just yet. So coming in through here, you're gonna want to continue your slide hop. This section is really brutal, so you're gonna want to slide hop, and then strafe right into the slide hop. You want to jump over this and like either double jump or just jump straight through. You land here, you jump again, and you make it through. It's really, really fucking hard. And you make it through, and you want to hit the missing me already right as you hit this button. So let's see what all of it looks like. 1, 2, 1, 2. Lost speed. Let's keep it. Let's start a new slide. I bonked, but I can still make it. So that was kind of clean. And you want to make sure you hit it the last instant, and then you hit E. That is that section. That's all you got to worry about. It doesn't matter how late you hit missing me already, but you have to hit it. So if you hit it like around here, you're still fine. Okay? Just make sure you hit missing me already. Some backups. Like, you saw me right there. I bonked on the side of the wall and it was fine. I just got up here and I started a slide. So you can practice from just starting a slide right here and just strafe right. And like I said, like there's a bunch of bullshit that's gonna stop you. That pipe right there stops you quite a lot. And that mantle happens sometimes. If it happens, it's okay. Generally, if you like mess up speed on this corner somehow, like you like just completely bonk up right here, you can like grab this wall and like double jump over. That's like kind of a fast backup. I don't mess it up that much, but that's what I do. But sometimes it doesn't work with you, you know what I mean? Like getting over like that. And so if you can mess up this one, like let's say you mantle right here, I don't recommend going straight into a slide. If you mantle right here or you come around this corner super slow like you bonk, I want you to just run through and then start a slide right here. And just be cautious. There's like some, yeah, like you can. Let me see if I can show it off. You can get stuck in this corner, and it really fucking sucks. So just be cautious when you're like sliding, when you're like trying to start the slide here. Like, don't do that. It's slow. It's really slow. If you're gonna like start the slide, jump over the tube and kind of hold the slide a bit and then go through. And you just want to slide hop into the button. Okay, so I'm gonna show that off all in succession up to here. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save time and set my checkpoint right here. Alright, so coming up is Sludge Skip, which has a bit of preparation. Hitting the voice line, like I told you, missing me already, is step 1 of the preparation. So you want to hit missing me already right before you hit the first button I showed you. And right after you hit missing me already, a new voice line is going to pop up. Slow players, you're going to want to hit X. Better players, you're going to want to hit V. It gives you more time to do Sludge Skip. I'm going to talk about Sludge Skip quite a lot, but just keep that in mind. And you're going to want to hit that X or V one right before you hit the second button. So I'm just going to show what a Sludge Skip looks like.
Pilot, our paths will intersect just up ahead.
Kind of lost some speed. Start a slide hop. And missing me already, you hit V, press E. Start a slide hop. 1, 2. Slide down through here. So this strat is kind of, the way I do it's kind of hard. So I'm going to hit V, E, wall run, make it through, and we're going to skip this whole last fucking 5-minute fight. Right there. That's Sludge Skip. And you get to BT. So, there's a lot going on. Because you're not supposed to be able to get into BT until you do like a 5-minute fight. You see, like, even me like walking right now, it's all kind of glitched. It's really strange. So let me dissect it. I'm just gonna have to like talk about things individually, but then show it off all at once because you kind of need to do this strat all in one section. For the most part, you come through here. You hit missing me already. Boom. And then you hit E. So from here, run through the door and start a jumping slide hop. So run through, jump, slide hop. And you go strafe to the right, and then as you land, you jump strafe to the left. And you'll come in cleanly like I said. And you want to land like pretty close to the wall, so you can slide under it. But if you don't get it, which is actually pretty hard to get, if you like bonk on it, I'll show you the backup right now. But the intended strat is you slide through, jump, double jump, you land somewhere on this, then jump, double jump, land on here, and then jump towards the button. As you can see, it's just the tightest line possible. But if you can't get it, I want you to do something like this. You bonk, you're going slow, just crouch under. You want to double jump up to this, then jump, double jump onto this. I like to hit, like, I like to slide hop like right on that little platform, but you can go anywhere from right here. And then from there, it's just a quick slide hop across. Well, I got a side jump, but yeah, a quick slide hop across. Then you're gonna hit X or V, and then hit E. Like I said, if you're new, just hit X. It gives you a bit more time. That second voice line that I was talking about affects how long BT speaks. V, he has a quicker voice line, and you can enter him quicker. X, he has a slower voice line, and you enter him slower. But that slow stuff is good because generally he waits right there for you during his. Well, always he waits right where I'm aiming. He waits there during his voice line. But when it runs out, he kind of like walks around, and you can't do Sludge Skip because you need to wait for him. But even if like he's walking around, you can kind of manipulate him into doing what you want. So I'm gonna do like a very slow version, and I'm gonna show y'all. So boop. Oh shoot. Oh, let's go through. Oh, I messed it up. Boom. Oh shit, I have to hit the voice line. I hit it. Oh poop. Okay, I'm gonna go through. Alright, Sway taught me this. I'm gonna do this. Boom. 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 Oh no, I hit it. Ah shit. Let's go under. Hit it. Hit it. Boom. Oh gosh, I can't forget to hit X. X. E. I fell off. Oh, poop. What do I do from here? There are so many ways to back up Sludge Skip. One of them is just to start like a jumping slide hop and you go through. That one's really simple. It doesn't get talked. Like, I don't know why people don't just go for it. But if you miss the way coming down, there's a lot of stuff to do. You can like wall run. I don't know the wall run that well. I think the wall run strat is you go and then you just double jump. Yeah. There's like a lot of ways to do it. So you can't grab. The enemies here are really annoying, so just know that like you can't grab directly over there. You kind of have to like mantle like right there in the middle, like right around that ring in the pipe. So what are some other backups? I don't know, honestly. I think that one's pretty easy. You wall run off of it and then just jump, double jump. So like you saw, I'm like generally grabbing them like the ring. How far right can you go? Yeah, right there. You saw how it didn't let me mantle at all. So just make sure you're aiming for the ring. Man, I don't know. What other? The easy one is honestly just jump, go like that. But let's say you miss it and you're like, fuck, how do I back it up quick? The quickest way is to jump, double jump there, then jump, double jump onto that wall, and then from that wall you go onto it. So let these guys kill me, and I'll show off what that looks like. And if you can't do that back up, I guess I'll show you some other things. So let's just say I'm gonna instantly go for the backup. Like, oh shoot. And you jump, double jump, jump, double jump. Then boom! That is the backup. There's like a way to get up there, like just going 1, 2. But that's kind of hard for, that one's kind of hard for beginners, I've found. Honestly, these strats over here are like pretty dang easy. Like if you mess up your slide hops, you can just 1, 2, and grab it right there. You can start a new slide hop in like a variety of different ways. But generally a jumping slide hop into a grab is the easiest. Sludge skip can be like pretty difficult at first because there's so many things going on and you have to like hit a voice line, then hit a button, then hit another voice line, and hit another button, and hit a slide hop sequence. But like, there's honestly, you can simplify it for yourself by like putting it into parts. You do the pipes up there, you hit V, that's like one part, and you hit the button and start the slide hop, make it through under the door, it's like another part. If you mess up that, you go onto the wall. If you don't mess it up, you try and take the tight line through here and go up there. Then hitting that button is basically like the same thing after you hit the voice line, and then the actual sludge skip jump starts. So you're just gonna want to like compartmentalize it and like split it around in your brain because this fight is super annoying. You do not want to do runs where you have to do this fight. You're gonna want to skip it. So let me show how BT acts if you miss it. So I'm gonna do everything as normal, like do the voice lines. Just run through here and start my slide hop. Oh, I even kind of messed that up.
Missing me already?
Boop.
I was not shooting at you. That would be in violation of Protocol 3.
Never mind.
IMC security.
Alright, I'm gonna hit V and do it. Also, this is the intended strat. You wall run off, you jump, and double jump through. I'll talk about that one more. I didn't talk about it too much, but first I want to show how BT acts. Oh, I'm taking too long. He might run away in a sec. Sometimes he's nice like this and he just stays there, which is hella clutch, but then he runs away eventually. And there's gonna be ticks coming. A good way to get him back, I like remember what people would do is they would like lodge themselves in this corner and shoot at him. And like sometimes he would come back. I don't know if it was superstition, but you have to kill any tick you see. But yeah, if you miss sludge skip, you just kind of gotta wait for him to come back. Just kill all the ticks you see, and like try and get it. Do whatever you can to make him back. Make him come back. It's like it's really shitty if you miss it, but he'll come back eventually. BT, notice me. Come here, bud. I'm running out of shots too. it's really fucky if you mess it up, but like. Generally, when ticks aren't annoying him, like he can come to you. Come here, BT. Come here. He's like fucked up about it. BT's kind of an asshole. So you want to hit sludge skip. This is just more of a reason to practice getting up here quick. You even have a lot of leeway, like I showed you. So I guess I'll show you like the quicker strats, like the non-backups.
Missing me already?
I was not shooting
So the true intended strat is the one I was doing the whole time. Where I start the wall run on this wall. But that's kind of hard, so if you're not going to do that, you can come up here. So what I like to do, what I was doing when I was a scrub, is I would come up here and do this wall run. And I would jump once, jump twice, slide off, and jump towards it. And it was still kind of fast, but obviously not the fastest. So, yeah. The strat you're going to want to do to be fast, you run at the wall like that, but you don't want... You kind of have to, like, jump up, so you're at the very top. It's, like, honestly pretty finicky, so until you're good at it, right after you hit the button, I want you to go off of this wall and do sudge skip kind of like this. Right there. Right there. And that's it. I'm done talking about it. Just practice, 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 practice. I'm not going to go into Kane too much because I think it's a relatively simple fight. So for Kane, we're going to like introduce what's called swap reloading, which is switching off your current Titan loadout onto a new one and then switching back onto the old one. See, like right there I fell off, and here's like what I do to back it up. I go off of there and then off there. And then you wall run on one of these, getting a BT. Alright, from here, what you want to do is you either boost twice backwards and then turn around, or boost once backwards, turn around and do it. I generally like get in and I go 1, 2, 1, 2, because you can like go off the little lip. So you do your first boost, you boost off here, and then you're gonna hold your boost until you can turn. You come down through here, and you have to be careful because if you boost too early, you can head bonk on that. But you're gonna come around the corner and boost right there, and then boost right here. Boost on this thingy, and then you're gonna boost off here and swap to your weapon with a little quick swap. The quick swap is you hit your Titan menu, and if you press tab, it swaps. And that is what swap reloading is. We go Q and like Titan menu, swap. Titan menu, swap. Titan menu, swap. But yeah, you're gonna want to switch from expedition to tone when you slide off of here. And yeah, that's it. Let's see it. Here's what it looks like.
Protocol 2. Uphold the mission. Our orders are to resume the Special Operation 217. Rendezvous with Major Anderson of the SRS.
And just make sure you actually swap it. There you go. You brought up tone. And here is where Kane starts.
You were not invited to Kane's party, and that's why you're dead. Well, another runaway hero with an SRS Vanguard class type. Woo! Now we're talking.
Alright. So you're going to want to run forward at the start. Don't use your boost. And you're going to want to run forward, and you're going to shoot Kane 3 times to get a lock. And then you're going to shoot the other Titan 3 times to get a lock. And then you're going to shoot both locks into the other Titan. That's it. And after that, you're just going to want to keep on getting locks on Kane. But after the other Titan's dead, we're going to boost towards Kane and start fighting him again. We're going to get a lock, and we're going to shoot it off. And generally, he'll put up his flame shield. As he's putting his flame shield up is when you want to do the swap reload. So the swap reload is just exactly like the like how I was saying before. You bring up the menu, and then you can hit. Well, my menu is on Q, and then tab is what the default switches. So you do Q, tab, space is how I do it. But if you have your Titan menu on something else, it'll be something else. I know some people do like 4 tab space, but Q tab space is what I like and is what I will be doing. So there you go. So you run forward up to here. You shoot Kane 3 times. Dash forward. Shoot this one 3 times. Shoot both the locks into the brute. Then you dash forward. 1, 2, 3. Shoot it off. There's his shield. You do a swap reload. Only do swap reloads if you've practiced them and you're good at them. If you're good at them, it's like 0.2 seconds faster than a normal tone reload. But if you're not, just reload. Just reload tone. But you want to get good at swap reloads. So after this, then you just keep fighting them. 1, 2, 3. And just use your core. Wait for him to drop it. 1, 2, 3. There you go. And then you get off instantly and hold E on his body. That's all Cane Fight is. That's all it is. It's relatively simple. I don't know what much more I can say about it, honestly. Sometimes Kane is an asshole and he like dodges you around the corners. You just gotta keep shooting him 3 times his tone and then shoot your Acolyte pods or whatever the lock-on missiles are called. I don't know. Just do that. That's all you really gotta do. I don't think I need to talk about Cane Fight too much. It is something you'll get better at over time. Kane will be a dick sometimes. Sometimes he'll be a god. So, like I said, you're gonna come up to here, walk up here, shoot him 3 times, dash forward, shoot the brute 3 times, and then shoot your pods into both of them. Dash forward again, and then just focus Kane. You're gonna want to take a few shots, and then once he has his flame shield up is generally when you want to reload or swap reload. And after that, just fight him and use your core as you need to. Just Titan fighting is something you'll get better at, and that is the end of Blood and Rust. Thank you very much. Peace.